Carl and Ellie were known as legendary adventurers in their neighborhood. Their bond with each other symbolized the beginning of an adventure that spanned many years. The beautiful adventures they discovered from a young age formed the basis of their lives. Since their first meeting, they spent their childhood and youth together, supporting each other, and accumulated unique memories by devoting their lives to each other. Their marriage was the culmination of this adventurous relationship. Their love and commitment to each other deepened even more with marriage. Their loyalty to each other allowed them to grow together and strengthen their love for each other at every stage of their lives. When Carl and Ellie reached their 30s, they noticed that the quiet atmosphere of the town they had lived in for years was turning into an increasingly gloomy one. The streets, which were once colourful and lively, had turned an uneasy grey tone over time, and the houses had become colourless. Carl and Ellie decided to get away from this gloomy environment and realise their dreams. In order to initiate this change in their lives, they decided to leave the town and go to different lands. They wanted to follow their dreams and experience a more vibrant, colourful life. This decision revived the couple's desire for adventure, accumulated over the years they spent together. Carl and Ellie had a dream with a special meaning since their childhood: a flying house. In order to realize this dream, the pictures they drew and framed since their childhood and hung in every corner of their homes were a source of motivation for them. In the midst of the monotonous life, grey houses and colourless days in their town, this dream became a light that gave them hope and excitement. To make their dreams come true, Carl and Ellie came together and decorated their home with colourful balloons that would lift them into the sky as they dreamed. When they filled their homes with these colourful balloons, the magic of thousands of balloons began to dance around them. Rising in a riot of colours, their houses looked like they came out of a fairy tale. Defying gravity, they slowly floated into the sky. The house carried by these colourful balloons escaped from the grey monotony of the town and became the symbol of freedom and colourfulness. When Carl and Ellie looked out the window of their rising house, the happiness and excitement on their faces showed that they were enjoying this magical world created by their flying house. This journey was not only an opportunity to escape from the boring routine of the town, but also an opportunity to realize the dreams they shared together and strengthen their love for each other. This decision they made was not just about moving from one place to another, but also the meaning it carried and the symbol of the time spent together. Carl and Ellie were enjoying the moment they had dreamed of since they were little. Their houses were flying freely in the sky with colourful balloons. Their unique journey lasted for months. They ate the meals they carefully prepared from the ingredients they had stored, accompanied by magnificent views, sat on the balcony of their homes and immersed themselves in peaceful moments with the melody of the wind, and enjoyed their travels by sipping their coffee. Each sip was a reminder of the value of the adventure they had and every moment they spent together. Between 2 cups of hot coffee, they dived into the depths of the life they shared. Perhaps the most beautiful moments were hidden not only in the sky, but in this deep bond with each other. Throughout their journey, Carl and Ellie faced not only beauty, but also difficult times. Some of the balloons they tied to their homes on stormy and snowy days could not withstand the harsh weather conditions and broke. However, these difficulties did not cause Carl and Ellie to give up their dreams even for a moment. On the contrary, these challenging moments made the joy and excitement of reaching the Sky Island they wanted to reach even more special. Despite the difficulties they experienced, Carl and Ellie reached the Sky Island they wanted to reach. When they set foot on the Sky Island, they found themselves in a fascinating world. This fairy tale island welcomed them not only with its magnificent landscapes, but also with its fantastic creatures, stunning bird species, and a reality full of miracles. With each step, encountering a new discovery and surprise on this magical island left them with even greater curiosity about life. As Carl and Ellie continue their lives on this magical island, they begin to appreciate every moment they spend together. Every day, they were filled with excitement for the many more adventures they would discover and the many stories they would collect on this island full of new miracles they saw. This fairy tale island not only made their dreams come true, but also helped them strengthen their love and commitment to each other. This unique experience led them to understand the true meaning of life and the value of stories and discoveries shared together. After adventurous and beautiful years on the Sky Island, Carl and Ellie decided to return to their small town. They missed the days they spent in this town, remembering their past memories, their childhood years, and the beauties they lived together. However, what they encountered on their return journey surprised them and filled them with great joy. When they arrived in their town, they found their neighborhood filled with houses decorated with balloons. The town they had left years ago was now in a riot of color. The streets where balloons danced reflected the energy and joy of the town. In the face of this change, Carl and Ellie hugged each other with joy and smiled through their tears. The dreary and colorless town was saddened by Carl and Ellie's departure from the town and learned a great lesson, and after they left, they decided to add color to their town. Among those who contributed to this tremendous change of the town, not only the townspeople, but also the little explorer, Russell played an important role. Russell was a little explorer who grew up with the adventurous stories of Carl and Ellie, and whose admiration for them became a passion in his heart. Despite his young age, he impressed those around him with his courage and curiosity. Finally, Russell's dreams came true, and he got the opportunity to meet Carl and Ellie, whom he adored. This meeting was an unforgettable memory for Russell. Carl and Ellie became pioneers of the town's revival and lived peacefully in this beautiful town until their old age. In their years together, they not only had the chance to make beautiful memories, but also served as an inspiration to younger generations, like Russell. Carl and Ellie's life became an example of the importance of time spent together, love and adventure, and a touching story that taught how a community can bond together and how meaningful it is to share the beauty of life.